Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time this is you're watching. Welcome to Begin Within Guidance with me, Wingish Nibe Mejekikwe, or is that Wingish Nibish Meshkikikwe? Couple of different ways to say sweetgrass water medicine woman in Ojibwe. Yep, that's me, your friendly, freaky ass medicine woman, Christianna Carr or Chris Carr Superstar. Yep, all this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome to you, beautiful divine beings, right here too. So glad you could make it. So let's get into our Within Wednesdays daily vibes here. Well, it doesn't have to be Wednesday, remember? These are all timeless because these are about life lessons that we'll all go through. And sometimes we don't just go through them once, right? Who else have had to take a lesson a couple of times before you got it, right? Yeah, me too. I'm here. Not alone. I'm with you. We got this. We got each other. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, here we go. I'll pop in and do it within Wednesdays. Haven't done one of those in a while and catch up on the week. Up and down, the swinging stuff, swinging. Gotta feel the heel, feeling it all. Feeling it all. Getting things lined up though. Excited. Got some things lined up. There's spirits with us always, right? There's the law. The law of spirits always with us. Can't separate from spirit. No. Impossible. It's impossible to separate from the spirit. The spirit is in us. Always. Once the spirit leaves the body, it goes back to the earth. Right? Huh? I think so. Okay. Let's call it. Don't be looking at those cards. We'll look at them together, remember? Okay. Here we go. East. Calling back all of our energies from the east. That's the path of illumination and clarity, the place of man, the place of fire. And we call back all of our energies to us from the south. That's the place of childhood, the innocence, the emotion, the waters. And we call back all of our energies to us from the west. That's the place of woman, the physical, the earth, introspection. And then we call back all of our energies from the north. That's our wisdom years. That's the air, the mental. Whoa. Feeling full and whole, coming together. So when we walk our red road, our earth walk goes from south, right? Where we're joy. Little bundles of joy, right? We go through life, we get up into that adulthood up in the north, right? Where we get in touch with our inner wisdom and our inner knowing, and we see. We already are what we always wanted to be. We already came fully equipped for everything we need to do, right? We just need to find those mentors to help us sharpen those tools that we already came with. All right, and then the blue road of spirit that's always with us goes east to west, right? That inner peace where we're back and we return to that peace. We know the peace pipe is sending those prayers up to that spirit road, the blue road of spirit, to source creator. So east to west goes the blue road of spirit, where, hey, we become messengers as well. Well, even as we're physically, we can still be messengers of that spirit, right? Above, below, whoop. See past illusions and the magic. Woohoo! Dragonflies look so magical. That's the below, right? Don't get caught up, stuck in this earthly walk. We are highly evolved beings, actually. Very much so. Don't get caught up in the illusion that now you're small and you've lost all your magic. Which you have not. And within, having full whole being here together. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So beautiful. Good things are coming, good things are coming. Right? Got some stuff going in the works, Man, I can feel, I feel the good things coming, right? That's helped me switch the vibes, and I like to thank one of my subscribers there, an old friend of mine. Okay, we're still young. We're not old, okay? I mean, as a species, we are very young, okay? Allie is an ally. Love it. Love you, girl. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you so much. You guys keep watching for the work from this Allie and I, huh? We're going to be doing some great work. Help us all, right? Okay. Daily vibe for today. The lesson that's there today, what path we can walk today, is this one. And the animal to walk with us there is this one. So that path we're walking, that roots in that giving, right? Tapping into our roots, building solid foundations, and see that tree, that forest system, they don't all look the same, but they all will share and nourish each other. In a forest, they all support each other. We have apple trees, pine trees, but they're all, the roots connect and intertwine, and they share their nourishments in their roots. They give to each other. There's the stories of the strawberries too, and in their roots, they all are all connected. And if there's a strawberry bush in the shade and one's in the sun, the one in the sun will send some of that energy from the sun through the roots to the one in the shade, so that one in the shade can flourish as well. So this is what we do. And we might not have gotten strong roots from our families of origin, from our food, but there's always something we can tap into, because you know what? We've all got the same roots from the source, right? We've all got the same roots that we're here on the earth, right? We can tap into our mother and father, right? Mother and father, however that goes for you. And confronting us where we didn't feel that supported, where we can give that support to ourselves. Where, again, I've talked before how we're looking at, they don't give anything, I give all here, but we don't see who's giving to us over here, because we're focused on what we're giving out and not being open to what is coming in for us. We need to open to receive. So confront how we block that stuff in our lives, how we disconnect from our own roots. Because, well, the roots support the whole system, right? Where would the tree be without those roots? Right? Yes, the leaves collect the sun and some raindrops and water, but what about all the nutrients and stuff in the soil? Right? Or when the leaves fall and become nutrients for the trees, those roots are essential. Right? Roots and foundations, essential. So it's time to confront that. And if you've built your foundation, if your foundation was built on pebbles and rocks, that's all shaky, it's not stable. You can start over. It's never too late to begin again. And we can keep those pieces that were strong, and they can be reused and rebuilt upon. Right? But they're already cracked. Why try and reuse something that is just, it's not going to nourish us anymore? We've gotten everything that we can from it, or there was nothing. Well, I guess everything can be beneficial of what doesn't work and what does work, right? So, well, let's get moving on. Let's reflect on this then. Let's reflect on what this lesson might be saying to us. This one. The West Shield, right? And we're in the woman energy here. And who's with us on that? Let's see. Introspection. So taking in those goals. What do we do to get to those goals? Because we do need help. We are not on our own. We might think, we're self-sufficient and I'm doing this on my own. I'm completely independent. But we're not. We're still dependent on source. We're still dependent on the air that we breathe. We're dependent on these trees to give us that oxygen. Oh, there was something I saw, right? Trees gave us Wi-Fi, we'd be replanting everywhere. Too bad they only give us oxygen. It was something like that, right? Look at what we're, right? And then look at what have you considered so important? How have we fooled ourselves? So go inside, and then I can't let this go. Or sometimes we're reluctant to disconnect from family members because that's our family. Blood is thicker than water, blah, 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 blah. Right? This is just how it is. We need to go into introspection and see what we have accepted, right? That's the goals too. This one is roots in giving, right? What were we given in our roots? How can we transmute those poisons, right? How did we fool ourselves and just accept that this is just how it is? So I'm not going to try to be anything more than I am. What do we let stop us? What do we claim and go, well, I can't do it because I have this issue or that issue. I'm just not good enough. How do we fool ourselves? Because where there's a will, there's a way. Always, right? Talk to Uncle Will about that. No, I'm just kidding. It's funny. Oh, that's got to fall off there too. We'll check that one out after. So, see through those cultural illusions, look inside and confront which ones you have accepted and how you fooled yourself into believing, this is just how it is. There's nothing I can do to change that. We got systems and policies. I'm doing something. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. Like, one person can't change that. But, hey, I've had experience in that and help. If we join together and we share all that experiences, we got to make a dent in that system. Because it has been broken for many, many, many years. Many years it has been broken. And it's about time we make changes. See through those cultural illusions. See through how we've been fooled by media, by, people that want to control the mainstream. What we need to be is awakened sheep, right? And not just following any shepherd because they look so nice and kind, but they're not, right? Or because we're afraid of them and we think, oh, we better follow them or they're going to hurt us. Reflect on that. What have you followed? Huh? What have you accepted? How have you fooled yourself? Man, energy. Male action today then, right? And as we reflect on that action, ritual of joy. Tap into it, see, because Coyote, we got to be able to laugh at ourselves. Coyote has lots of Heyoka medicine too, which is being able to laugh at yourself, right? As we're silly, tap into that joy, because laughter is like a quick route to that joy. Start laughing and can't help but feel that joy bubbling up inside of you, right? And then give that away, share that with others, right? You can go, share your stories here. Like, this is what I fell for, right? I thought I was worthless, and oh my goodness, I found out that I'm worthy just as everybody else. And you are worthy too. Let me give you some love and acceptance, right? So it's giving out that what we never received, and it begins within. It's giving that to ourselves and then sharing that out, taking that action to show that gratitude, right? To give away the best of yourself, right? Because you've given to yourself, you've reopened and received that grace and that love from your source, that you're able to give that away freely, without attachment, without expecting something back from the one that you give it to, right? There's true joy for you. That's true joy. For me, anyway, to give and to see that my giving has brought some joy to somebody else. That expands on my joy, right? So it's that sharing creates that expansion for everyone. All right, so we can all, and we all have something to share. We all have our own unique gifts to share. What are they? And even if they look like somebody else's, they don't have your flavor, right? Only you can do it like you can, right? Only you bring that divine, unique expression of the source that is you, okay? There's only one you. So just be you, because you're so beautiful just the way you are. So thank you very much for being you. Okay, and let's look at the top and the bottom, and we'll close this up, because we got... Spirit is still there with us. Every step of the way we can connect to source. That's the truth. Okay? And confront that in you, whatever you believe that to be. What have we accepted as the cultural illusions that says it has to be this one way? Do we feel joy in that? Or has that brought in more fighting? Source wants us to really look at that. Right? One, that inner peace, right? It's all up to us, each individual. Find out what it is, our beliefs. What are we connected to? How do we share that out? Do we get angry because somebody doesn't believe what we believe? Do we get angry because we fooled ourselves? So we get angry at ourselves? These are the times, the indications to go inside and pray for that inner peace. Connect with Spirit, because you can. And there's 11. That's a master number 2, right? 1, prayer, inner peace. We are all fully, wholly responsible for our own inner peace. Okay? To go around blaming that on everybody else. How powerless that makes us. Is that empowering? To go around thinking everything bad that happens to me is somebody else's fault? Right? We are giving our power away then. We must take back our power. Be responsible for our own lives. Tap into source and connect with source. That's inside. Nobody can take that connection away from us. That's the truth. To be fooled that it all comes from outside of us. We all have it within us. So confront anything that says You ain't so hot. You're not part of the spirit, whatever that is, I'm not picking actual words, but, look at that for you. Man, those are some great, powerful cards there today. What is that for you? Okay. How do you connect to your source? Sacred retreat, maybe. Right? Awaken to your joy that is in you. Okay? Because you're all very beautiful beings. Man, woman, and child, right? Everyone that walks in the spirit is a son of God. That's in the Bible. I cannot tell you what the quote is right now. I think it was in Luke or something like that. I don't know, but I know that it's in there. So, whatever that is for you, right? Follow your connection, okay? Your connection to spirit, because we all have a direct connection. We need no middleman to talk to our creator, to talk to our source, okay? Because we are all part of it. That's the truth. That's the big T, truth. We are all in this together. We're all created of the same stuff in different compositions. So anyway, have a wonderful, blessed day. Thank you for being you and shining your light through everything you do, because that's right, this world needs you. Oh, does it ever? And it's so much more beautiful and brighter with you in it. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Biggest heart hugs ever. I love you. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Thank you. Ooh, over here.